Hello and welcome to Pantheon of the Geeks. You join us for an unboxing, well, an unveiling of the Ttcombats City Scenics. Scenics. Can't say it correctly.
Fair enough, City Scenics. So we've already done some Ttcombat unboxing in the past. If you've seen those videos, if not, go have a look if you are interested. We decided we'd get some more scenery.
Yes, we really liked it actually.
I think the scenery is great that we've got so far. But we've got a couple of big warehouses, if you've seen that, which is good for Batman, but we do need a bit more scenery just to make the board a bit bigger for Batman.
Flesh it out a bit.
Plus, with projectz coming along, the background in that's done with Sarissa buildings, but we decided to go for the Ttcombat buildings. I think they're just as good. They're made of a different kind of thicker wood, if you've not seen it before. But I really like them. I think they're a bit more durable. Not that Sarissa's not good. Sarissa's detail on Sarissa is amazing.
Yeah.
And obviously the ones that were made for projectz look amazing painted up. So,
but pure cost wise,
these are a bit cheaper. I don't think you can go wrong with either. You really can't. But we like Ttcombat and Sarissa because we got both sets of buildings. But we decided to go for the Batman stuff, and the projectz we decided to go for the Ttcombat stuff because it will go with the warehouses that we've already got a bit better. So we're going to start with apartment A. So there's apartment A. In addition to apartment A, we've also got the fire escape set, which I'm going to stick on the back of it.
Oh, cool.
With apartment A, you can also get an extra floor, and you can also get a skylight thing as well.
Oh, awesome.
So in the future, I might build it up a bit more, or get another apartment A to go with it, so you've got like a bigger area. But for now, we're just going to have a fire escape and the building. So we'll start with the building itself, and I think there's instructions in this, but all the instructions are now online on Ttcombat. If you want to have a look, they've updated their website since the last time we've done this, and but I'll put these videos up there as well, so you might have actually clicked on this link via their site. And there we go. So we get that woody smell first.
Yeah. Really
These are the
nice.
instructions for this. I said you can download these online now. So there we go. Oh, it's coming back now from last time we did this. It's been a little while since we've done one of these.
It is.
But there is one of the pieces. There is. I think they're just the bits out of the middle of the windows, so they're fine. We don't need them. Some more. There's the other bit. That'll be the roof, maybe?
Yeah.
And this will be the base. So you get an idea of how big this actually is. You can also get pavement sets that go around the outside of this as well, which match the pavement you can see there on the front. Because this will be the front of the building. That won't come out. Yes, it does. So, we need to start with this section, and we also need to find these bits here. Which is like the very bottom of the building. It's kind of like the basement, isn't it? There's like little windows. So this is really like where the basement is. So we'll just get all those parts. The first part of these 4 parts that make up like the top half of the basement. So we get these bits here, which are like the windows, and that'll fit in over there, we hope. The other one fits in the back, like that. And then these ones will go on the side again. We have these little bits that cut out, they go at the top, and the rest go at the bottom, and that should slide in. And that the other side. I think they're identical, so I don't think it would matter which one was which. I don't see any difference between them, so there we go. So we'll stick that together, wait for that to set, and then we'll be back. So there we go, we've got this bit on here. It's not quite dry, we've only just done it. But this bit I thought was the roof with the skylight on. That's actually the sort of
carpet kind of thing.
Tiles.
Yeah, it could be tiles actually,
tiles.
like inside tiles.
This bit's going to stick on top of there, which makes the sort of like first floor. So I'm going to stick that on. Go do that off camera, and then that should make that whole bit secure. So I'm just going to do that, and then once that's a bit more secure than it is, I'll be back. Okay, so next up is part 3, which is the walls. I also notice there's a door in there as well.
Yes.
So like we did with the previous buildings, I'm going to use these little doll's house hinges to stick the door on. But let's have a look at the walls first. So we have, are these identical, these walls?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, so one's going to go on there.
And the other one's going to go
on the other side. Okay, and then we have the front and back.
That's the front.
Which are almost identical. Apart from the one's got a door in. That just fits on there almost like a jigsaw puzzle. And the door just pushes out. There's even a little cat. There's even a little
letterbox.
Letterbox. It's like a cat flap.
Yeah, cat.
That was the word I was looking for. Cat flap. Cat box. I went through every iteration of that one, but that was definitely. Yeah.
They really thought about that.
That's cool. I like that. So yeah.
Yeah, that line should go all the way around.
Yeah.
Right,
Kind of so like I'm going to push this out because you can see it's hinged at one side almost, and put some actual hinges on there. So I'll be back once that's set and lined up and everything, which takes a little bit of time just to make sure it opens and stuff. But it's easier to do it now than it is doing it afterwards, as I learned. And it's easier. It's one of the things these Sarissa ones are easier to do because they're thinner wood. So I'm going to have to make sure these are lined up properly so it opens. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so there are the walls on, they're still drying. The door has got a hinge on it, just one, which is enough to hold it in place. It will open, but if I do push it, the wall will fall off. So I'm not going to do that until it's dry. So the next thing is these bits here, which are the front rails for the stairs at the front, and the 3 steps, the large step there, and the other 2 steps. So the large step goes on top, and the other 2 steps go underneath, and that sticks on the front like that. So we'll get this bit together, back in a second. So there we go, that is, I can't see it on the camera because where my hand is, there we go, those are the steps. They go into those 4 little slots there. I'm holding it very gingerly because it's about to fall apart. So I need to stick those into there to give it some sort of strength, so I'm going to do that immediately. I'll be back in a second. So there we go, there is the stairs on. So we have the railings next, which go at the front. So we have a left side and a right side railing. It is marked on the actual wooden sprue. Depends on which side's your left and which is your right, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does really.
Right, so this is the left one you're giving me.
Yeah, that's right? The left one.
So it's going on this side by the looks of it.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, that'll fit in there. I'll glue it in, but the left one goes on this side then, because they are slightly different sizes, so that will not fit in there anyway. So it's got to go on this side. So this is left, this is right. So we'll put the 2 sets of railings on, and we're also going to put the door frame on as well, which is that bit there. I'm just going to go over the door. So we're back once those are all stuck on. Okay, so we got that totally the wrong way around. That's the left side, that's the right side. These go, so the dark prints on the inside, that's where we're going wrong, you see. I thought that was still on the outside. So they are slightly different. So this one, the sort of circles on this one protrude more than that one. So they do only go on one way, so you can't really get it wrong in the end. You get it wrong leading up to it. So left and right, that way around. Okay. And this little thing goes on there, and there's 2 little holes in the top step which poke down into there. So next up is the part 10. Which I'm not sure what that is. It just says, oh, part 10 is just where we're at. Yay! Done part 10. Part 11. You see that? It's just showing you we're here. I should say you are here. 11 is the window frames by the looks of it. So those go all the way around. They're 2-part windows. There's a windowsill at the bottom and an archway at the top. Is it these things?
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are the little windowsills at the bottom. They're not even on the camera, are they? Sorry. Those are the windowsills at the bottom. Those are the archways. The sort of Art Deco style, Batman-y style. So we'll get all them off, and I shall get them stuck on. They'll just go over the windows, just like this is. And then I think the little ledge bit gets stuck in these little bits that drop down. I think that's how it goes. If it's any different, I shall let you know after I've done it. But other than that, we shall see you once all the windows are on. So those are the window frames and sills in place. Pretty easy to do, just took a bit of time just to line up and stuff. I did the sills first so the frames would sit on top. Last stage is stage 14, doesn't really tell you about stage 14, just shows you the completed building after you've put the sills From the pictures before, you can see it's actually the roof section that goes on. So if we just push the little building out of the way, so we have these parts. There's the same.
Yeah. Two the same there.
Two the same,
Oh, no.
and two small ones. And we have the roof, which is there. So this appears to be fairly simple. These just go on lengthwise. Yeah.
Mhm.
And that should leave some of these to slot into the roof of the building. So we're just going to want to glue the ones that are attached to this, and actually leave some slots for it to sit on the top. So let me stick these together, and once that's dry, we'll be back. Okay, so there is the roof on and working and dried. We've left this overnight actually.
Yeah.
Before we continued, we thought we'd just leave this to dry, so hopefully it's not going to fall to bits now. So there's the interior. There's the door, which opens and closes, and there's the rear exterior.
Cool.
So there we go. So that is the basic building. As I said, there's several upgrades for it. There's another floor, which will go on top. There's a skylight to replace the roof, and there's what we've got today, which is a fire escape set. I don't know if this is compatible with the other buildings. Some of the other buildings seem to be very similar, so I don't see why not, but maybe it's only compatible with this one, I don't know. But we'll find out what this is like. So, let's, it's quite tightly packed, this one. So I shall get into this and I shall be back in a second. Okay, so here we are. So this is the wooden sprue. If we get it on the camera, that'll be great. It's upside down as well, but there we go. We've got Rancor waste management, recycling symbol on. So these are the dustbins. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all these parts of the dustbins. Those are the wheels to the dustbins, which will fit in there, which is pretty cool. We've even got wheels. And I'm presuming those are the parts of the dustbins as well. So they'll fit together a bit like the crates do in the other sets that we've had. And these bits here are the actual sort of like scaffolding bits for the fire escape. I've got, I don't think I'm going to make them, because these are like little doors, if you will, so your fire escape opens up and down. But I think I'll just leave them as they are, to be fair. I don't think it's worth putting a hinge on those for any particular reason. So let's get all the parts off, and then we'll start putting it together. Okay, so these are all the parts. What we want to do is we're going to stick the garbage recycling bins together first. So I believe that's the bottom. And then we have the sides.
Is that not the bottom with the...
I believe that's the bottom, you're right. Because that's the one with the holes in for the wheels, of course it is. And that's the back then, is it? Or the front? The back.
It'll be the
quite
back.
high up. And then they'll go on there. Like that.
That'll be
Then
the
the
front.
front, which has got the writing on, which will go on there. And then while we're sticking it on, we're going to have to put that in so that it goes in between those two bits. So if it's stuck together like that, that should still lift up. So you can throw certain villains in there. So, and then obviously the little wheels go on the bottom, so we'll have to glue them in place as well. So I'm going to build those two and then we'll be back. Okay, so there we go, those are the recycling bins, they are done. They are really cool actually. I like the little touch of the wheel on the bottom. Those are the recycling bins, easy to put together. So the fire escape, those of you who have put this together will already know we've screwed up completely.
Yep.
I didn't realise how they went, I just thought they got stuck on the back. But these things here are obviously, now that I can see them, and they're not in a packet, I should have opened it first really, go where the windowsills go, which we put on earlier in this video, or yesterday. So these windowsills are well stuck on there. I don't think they will come off, and if they did, they'd take a little bit off as well. And I don't want to ruin the building the length the way it is. So what I'm going to do, I'm either going to stick this onto the abandoned building, which we've not put together yet, or I'll get another apartment here, because I do like it a lot actually. And I might even get the add-ons for the other apartment as well. So I might leave this as a normal one and get another one to put the fire escape and everything on. But for now, the fire escape goes together. It goes like that, And like that. Simples. And then we have the ladder, which will go, I believe, underneath into this little slot here. Like that. So you can see the height there, it's that big anyway. So you need that on like a second floor. So I could attempt to prize that off, I suppose. Or if you had the add-on for the others, you could put it higher up. And then have like one at the top, maybe one at the bottom. I don't know how they'd quite fit on. But honestly, I think you're probably going to fit sort of like one fire escape on there.
Yeah.
So I might try and see if one of the windows will come off and allow me to do that, to be fair. And then I've got one on both buildings. That might be quite interesting. But let's put these together first, apart from the ladders, because they're getting in the way. And then we'll be back in a second. And I'm back. So there is the 3 parts stuck together, 4 parts here, so. And that goes underneath, like so. I did notice when I was putting this together, these are vice versa. So one is pointed this way, one's pointed the other way, so you could stick one there and one there, and then you'd have a fire escape for each top part. I'm not going to put them on this building. I'm actually going to get another building A. I was thinking of doing it anyway, because I do like this one. So I'm going to put it on that one, and maybe the other extensions as well. Because I did actually try and prize that off, and even if I got that off, I'd have to get that off. Because when you stick this together, the best thing to do would be to leave the central window blank and put it on, and it'll line up with the 2 windowsills either side, and then you can put your window cover over the top when you're done. So there we go. So that what we do on the next building that we put it together. I might show you that if I get one, or I might just do it, depends on time and stuff. But for now, that is apartment building A with the fire escapes. I do like the fire escapes though. And there's plenty of room there, as you can see on there. Let me just go and grab a miniature. Okay, so just for scale purposes, I have one of the projectz gangers from my gang. I don't think I've shown this on camera before. They're all painted, so hopefully if we play some projectz and film it, you'll be able to see the whole of the motorbike gang. But she's the very bad babe, so that's why I gave her some sort of like cat
leopard skin.
Leopard skin was the word I was looking for. Pants. If you have a look there, you can see the size of the base on there, so there's loads of room. It's comfortable sized. We have Claire's Bane model. Oh, Batman! Which is the other thing we're going to be using this for, Batman. There's plenty of room for a Batman sized base on that fire escape. And the same size base, but just for scale purposes, there's Rasputina. And there she is. Obviously she'll fit on there if we play them in malifaux. Spin the building around. And again, just for scale, you can see Bane is quite large, and he is quite large anyway, really. So scale wise, you can see there, you see malifaux miniatures are quite bigger. The 25mm Warlord miniature, see how that flares up. That will bring the camera down, so you get like a table's eye view. And there we go. So I just ignore all the clutter in the back from Zombicide and Batman and everything else we've got lying around, but there it is, the building. And you can see like the door size, so Bane just doesn't quite fit through there base wise, but height wise is fine. Base wise and height wise is just fine for the projectz. And again, base is the same width, so Rasputina won't fit in, but height wise it's pretty good. So there we go. I'm quite impressed by the build. I like it. I'm going to get another one, as I said, so I can stick fire escapes and extras on. So this can be a normal building, and then we'll have this super duper building. And I'll see if I can get the other things as well, like the skylights and the extra floor for it. So cool. So thanks for watching. We've got a couple more Ttcombat videos coming up. We've got a police station, and we've got the abandoned apartment, which is also an option for the fire escapes. Because maybe stick the fire escapes on the back of the abandoned apartment. Yeah. But I might leave it for a functional one because oh, it might look cool. I'll have a look. We'll see what it's like once we put it together. I might leave those middle windows out when I'm putting it together. So join us for those ones. We've also got on order. We've got the new gas station, Diner gas station, which looks like it's from Fallout 4 and it's really cool, and the comic book store. Yes. So they should be coming soon. We'll do videos on them as well. But for now, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, it helps out loads, and hopefully we'll see you again soon, guys.
See you soon.
Take care.
Bye.